Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of the 5 Minute Motivator. And welcome to summer in Costa Rica. If the wind is a little too loud for the microphone, I will do my best to produce that out. But hopefully it's not too bad right now anyway. Okay, you know what? As managers, we always talk about bad employees. So this is going out to the employees. What about bad managers? Now, I'd like you to think about something as you apply for a job. I have hired several thousand people over my career. And I've applied, actually, and had interviews for, I don't know, probably 100 jobs. I mean, it's not uncommon that after being in the workplace for 40 years, there's been a lot of job applications, and most of them didn't work out for obvious reasons. But here's a couple things that I found that a potential employee can do when interviewing for a job. When you are in front of your potential direct report, you need to begin to ask yourself the questions. For example, is this person going to take my career trajectory into their best interest? Does this person have the ability to coach me and to work with me in becoming the best employee that I can become? You know, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of managers, I don't know how to put this nicely, a lot of managers just suck. And the fact is that they got their job probably because when the promotion time came up and their boss said, who wants the job? That old army routine, everybody took a step backwards and they forgot. And the end result is they were the ones that kind of volunteered. They may not want the position they're in, or they may just not have the ability to be a good manager. They just may be lazy in terms of developing their managerial skills. And anyway, this is something that you need to look at, and you should look at this during the interview process. While you are being interviewed for a job, you should be interviewing not only the company, but your direct report. Here's a couple of questions you may want to ask yourself during the time that you are spending with your new potential boss. What does their office look like? You know the old saying, a cluttered office means a cluttered mind? What does their office actually look like? Are they absolutely pressed with work? What do you think is going to happen when you are hired if this person is weighed down with administrative duties and they can't manage their way out of them? What's going to happen to you? They're going to start dumping, not delegating, dumping. Consider that. Look at the office and let your feelings arise as to how you feel about how their office looks and what that means to your potential future. Here's something else you could ask. How do they treat other employees? As you're taking a tour of the place, does an employee say, hey, how you doing? And their response is, or their response is, yo, what's going on? How are you? You need to look at that. Are they too friendly? Are they too gruff? How's that going to play out when you are working for them? Think about it. It's not necessarily bad, but it's something that should come to top of mind for you to consider. And here's something else to consider. Look at their LinkedIn profile. Where did they work before? What does their work history look like? Yeah, you should be looking at your boss's work history. Do they have a career track of being at a place for 18 months and then moving to the next company? Well, I mean, if they've been working now for this company for a year, could it be that they have their bags packed, ready to go? And where's that going to leave you? Folks, look, I'm not trying to be mean here. I'm trying to have you walk into a situation with your eyes wide open. With your new boss, ask these questions. What does their office look like? How do they treat other employees? And where did they work before? LinkedIn profile. You start putting those together and you're going to have a composite picture of who and what your new boss is. Perfect way to start or not start at a new company. Bill Shaka, thanking you for your time. Looking forward to seeing you in the next edition of the 5 Minute Motivator. Bye.